Hello everybody, Jose Rodriguez here. It is April the 11th, and tomorrow, Sunday the 12th of April, Easter Sunday, we are going to have our live stream anyway. It's going to be one of the most special live streams we've ever had. We're going to have two very important guests, the creators and programmers of QImage Ultimate and QImage One for Mac and Windows. Mike and Andrew will be with us tomorrow evening, so make sure, if you are a photo printer, if you are having any kind of problems with whatever application you're using for printing, make sure you join us, as you might become a QImage convert. And again, just like me, I've been using that software for years now, and I do not use anything else. This is not a pitch from me. I just want to share information of what actually works and works well every single time. All right, so many of you already know me. Yes, we have 30,500 plus subscribers already. But there may be some new people coming on board, landing on the channel accidentally, possibly, and you have no clue who this dude is. Well, I've been at this since I was 11. I'm 70 years old right now. This year will be 71. So I've been doing this for a bit. I've been printing digitally since the year 2000, maybe 1999 actually. And so, yeah, I have had all of the pitfalls you can ever imagine. I have been through everything, and I have been able to solve many problems. So let me tell you what you're not going to find in this channel that may cause you to either subscribe or not subscribe. I'm not going to BS anybody, okay? I was told by someone, hey, you would have a lot more views if you just lied. And I thought, are you kidding me? What are you telling me? What are you telling me? Another person told me, well, maybe you should change the subject to maybe toilet repair or how to repair a kitchen faucet. No, I would be terrible at that. Okay, I'm good at photo printing. That's what I do best. And so that's what we will stick with in this channel. I am not going to ever tell you something I have not done myself and proven it to either work or not work. I am not going to lie or BS you about a product that I haven't even used because somebody just paid me or gave it to me for free. I will not even accept anything like that, anything of the sort. I have some products that have been gifted to the channel, yes, and I have run my tests, and some of them were not very favorable, and so I stopped at that point. So don't come here looking for a 2-minute tutorial, A, B, C, D, and E, and me holding your hands through the process. You're going to get a complete explanation. Yeah, it's going to take at least 10 minutes, maybe longer. That's just me. I'm a very detailed individual. I do not want to leave you with questions. If I leave you with some questions, then I didn't really do a good job explaining the process, whatever it was that I was trying to show you or demonstrate. So just keep that in mind. What you are going to get from this channel is information that is proven. It is information about products that I have used, techniques that work, processes that when you adapt them and do them consistently will end up allowing you to produce the best home printed photographs you have ever done in your whole life. That's my goal. I am not going to exaggerate about anything. It's going to be detailed, to the point, and if I have to repeat myself over and over, that means that I'm hoping that the point comes across clearly enough. Got to remember, English is my second language, so I try to explain everything as clearly as I can, so even people in Europe who speak multiple languages can understand what it is that I'm trying to explain or demonstrate. Now let me talk about, I don't want to make it appear that this is just me ranting, as I tend to do sometimes. Let me give you some information that I have become aware of in I'll give you my 2 cents. So as you guys know, I own a P800 from Epson, and that thing is gorgeous, it's beautiful, produces majestic results, but it is locked against any kind of third-party use unless you use a couple of workarounds, meaning a decoder board that has chips built in with 30 serial numbers for each of the 9 colors and gives you 30 global resets. That basically disconnects the communication between your cartridge chips and the printer, and it uses the chips built into the board. So it requires recabling and connecting to the internal motherboard of the printer. That may be a little bit scary for some of you to attempt. Now, there's another option, the firmware solution, meaning a company called chiplesssolutions.com has come up with a firmware that will declare your cartridges or your chips to always be full. That requires that you use refillable cartridges, and that requires that you then take really good inspection of each individual cartridge visually. Otherwise, you will have a possible running out of ink because it's always going to declare it as being full. Your levels are always going to show as maximum, and that will not reflect physically to the actual ink contents of your cartridges. Now, the P600, that has not been locked yet by Epson. So why am I discussing these two printers? Well, because there's going to be a P900 and a P700 coming out soon. That's what they're saying. I already saw pictures of it. Here's a big change, and it's huge. The printhead has finally been upgraded to a 10-channel printhead. What does that mean? No longer do you have to share the black channel with 2 black inks. You will have an individual channel for photo black as well as matte black ink. No more problems, no more switch valves, none of that. Plus, because it has a 10-channel printhead instead of a 9-channel printhead, now they have the capacity to add one more color, and that color will be blue or violet, as they call it. Well, optically, blue really looks more like violet. So in order to not confuse people, they call it violet. But really, it is more closely related to optical blue. Wow, that brings it into the realm of this baby right here, the Pro 1000, which does utilize a proprietary blue ink as well as red. The new P700 and P900s do not have red. They will have to still composite red by the use of yellow and magenta. But at least now they have blue, and they will be able to produce amazing results in the blue realm, the violet realm, the lavender realm, whatever zone fits around that blue part of the spectrum. They will be able to now reproduce those colors a lot more accurately, and some colors that may have been out of gamut for the regular P800 or P600 will be allowed to be reproduced beautifully, just like this printer can. So that's coming up. Now, here's the sad news. I have a feeling they're going to be locked against third-party use. Will this channel acquire those 2 printers? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Now, what the possible solutions will be, I don't know what Epson has been doing behind our backs, whether they will make it impossible to downgrade or upgrade to a different firmware, like a chipless solution. That would be fantastic. Then all we need is refillable cartridges with chips that send the ID color code to the printer so that it can at least identify each color as being yellow, magenta, cyan, and whatever. So they will come with yellow with vivid magenta, vivid light magenta, cyan, light cyan, photo black, matte black, light gray, light gray, and violet or blue. And so that's going to be fantastic, I think. I'm thinking very seriously about buying the P900 when it does become available and people have had a chance to use it for a while. So again, since nothing else is new out there in the printer world as far as something that can fit in this room, I must say, that's about all I can say about this subject at this point. So hopefully tomorrow night, Easter Sunday, we can have some of you join us, especially you guys that are interested in what the heck does QImage do for me? Why should I spend $69 or whatever it costs nowadays for it? What will it offer me? We will be able to answer all your questions. We will be able to answer and address any problems you may be having, specifically Mac users who know nothing about color management. Okay? Andrew will be here to guide us through that area and show us exactly what you need to do, how to properly install a Mac driver on your Mac computer. That will be addressed as well. Many people really don't know how to do that unless you're a seasoned computer user. All right? So make sure you try to join us tomorrow night. I know it's Easter evening, but if you get a chance, this is the only chance we have to have those two gentlemen on board with us at the same time. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm also going to have other topics to discuss once they go and go eat dinner, basically. At 6 o'clock, I'll be on until about 7 o'clock or so to answer any other further non-Q image, ultimate, or one subjects. All right. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. As always, happy printing, everybody, and bye-bye.